Okay, it's your poll winner again, so we're going to do a review on Legacy Tarantulas. And what can I say? He's very pretty. He kind of looks like he did in the show. The legs are very creepy, very tarantula. Yeah. And yes, I have scared my fiance with it. Not on purpose. I just left it by the side of the bed in this mode, and nature happened. I don't know, but it's fine. The only thing I don't really like is this. This doesn't work as well as it did on Black Arachnia. The legs tucked up in here, because let's face it, we know what they are. And failing that, very pretty indeed. He's got his little arms. For some reason, the little tarantula's got little arms at the front, his little fangs with the green tips on them, bright eyes, and the logo and stuff. He's very pretty. Where's that twisted? So the main comparison that anyone would want to see is obviously him with Black Arachnia. And he is way bigger than Black Arachnia. Like, okay, everything here. Way different, way bigger. She's a lot skinnier, a lot smaller body, a lot more compacted down. Way different. And for those of you who don't have her, there's Legacy Direct Strip, just so you got an idea. They're both Legacy Deluxes. Okay? Okay. So let's get her off screen. So I suppose we should get him transformed. And, well, the first things we're going to do is we go underneath and we're going to get this loose. That peg just goes into where that screw is there. And we try and get this one loose. This one's a bit weirder. This hole here around... see this middle tab kind of thing where my finger is? This structural post. That kind of goes into that groove in that little peg there. It's a little bit finicky, and I'm not sure if half the time it holds just because of the friction of the legs. But hey ho. And I guess we should transform. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get the legs and we're going to start trying to fold them out and get them loose if we can. There we go. There's a hole in the bottom of the foot for this whole weaponizer stuff. And there's a little peg there. So it kind of goes into the bottom of the foot in vehicle tarantula mode. So, get those out, straighten them up. Good. Bring them back down. Now we're going to do the top. Let's just pan the camera up a little bit because it's not tall, it's just kind of stretched out. Okay. So what we need to do is untab this side piece. There's this big purple tab here, this weird shaped one. It goes into that hole there. Yeah, you bring it around and shove it into place. So we'll get that loose on this side, that loose on this side, and rotate the shoulders into place. Around to there. Okay. Now we need to untab this back piece. Giant tab goes into a slot. Can you just see in there? And while we're at it, we might as well bring this spider head up, the Tarantulas, so his head is literally just under the actual head, and get that pulled up onto the back, or underneath rather. Now we need to rotate this round, extend this up over the top, shove that tab into that slot. There you go. That was easy. It normally fights me a lot more than this, but hey ho, that works great. Okay, and now we can just rotate the arms down and adjust them to your preference. See, it's not a difficult transformation at all. The only thing I looked at the instructions for was weapon storage. That's it. And there he is in robot mode. And I know a lot, well, I know Bill especially is not interested in this figure at all. And that's fine. You don't have to be. At this point, I've got most of the, I was going to say G1 cast of Beast Wars, which it kind of is. The only one I'm missing is Megatron. Literally, that's it. Inferno wasn't till the third season. So, yeah. I got pretty much the whole thing. And this is pretty. This is really pretty. He's really well engineered. There's a waist. Doesn't go all the way. Rotation's a little bit looser than I'd like. A bit of floor polish. Knee, double knee. Foot forward and back. Rocker. Does it go both ways? No, but it goes inwards. Like that much. Universal joint shoulders. They will go out a fair way, but then this black piece will catch. So you got to be a little bit careful of that. But it's not the end of the world. You can adjust these to your preference. This is on a swivel, and you got 90 degree there. Basically, oh, and this is yeah, it's on a ball joint, so yeah, it'll do what a ball joint does. Basically, he does what you want him to do, and he's good enough with the articulation. The point is, he's very pretty. If you want a Tarantulas, this is kind of it. I've heard the word masterpiece thrown around. Do I think he's a masterpiece? No, I don't. Primarily, this black piece. I understand why it's there. I understand it helps hold the vehicle, the tarantula mode together and all the rest of it. But, like I say, it can get in the way of some posing. And the legs don't turn back. They can only ever point forward. So if you want to get them curled up, you have to basically just sort of do that. That's about as crunched up as you can get them. You know, to get them out of the way so they're not like catching on things or taking up an entire shelf. So that's a little bit annoying. I don't like this backpack. I don't know why. I feel it should be lower down. But that's really nitpicking. These should probably have the gold on to match the back. You know, in the little divots and stuff. But again, that's kind of nitpicky. I don't know. You get the weapons. You get this, which is trademark weapon and could really do with a lick of paint. So that's a bit sad. And you get his transmetal weapon for some reason, which you can hold like that if you want, but why would you? So, like that. He's got two weapons. Yay. You can just about store him. You basically shove this one back where it was, and this one. And the dogs are barking, hooray. Basically, you have to just sort of shove in the back there and hope it doesn't fall out. It stays a bit better with that in place, but you can just about store it. There you go. So you can store them. It's not ideal, but you can. I suppose I should get you some size comparison. This is quite a quick review. I thought I'd had more to say, but honestly, he's very pretty. What else can I say about him? So, obvious size comparison is Black Arachnia. And again, considering the two figures originally were the exact same mould, and I dare say there's at least some engineering has been copied from one to the other, they're very different creatures. Like, really different. She's small, petite, skinny. He's big and he's chunky. Now, he wasn't necessarily a brawler kind of thing in the show, but he was definitely a big body type compared to her. And I think they've done an excellent job with it. And if you're wondering, his Predacon logo is just about visible on his leg. Sure, why not? I don't remember where it's supposed to be. Was it supposed to be like on the side of his head there or something? Because it isn't. And if you haven't got Black Arachnia, there's Wild Rider. So they're about the same kind of size. There you go. But honestly, I'm not sure which one I like more. Like, I was never a big Black Arachnia fan, but this figure is so well engineered, so well designed. She's kind of won me over. Like, she's even got the leg, the spider leg patterns on her upper chest. But then you get him, and he's brought the beef bus, and considering he shouldn't really be a beefy, like, scary guy. I mean, scary, alright, fair enough, he should be scary, but not necessarily beefy. Just notice the paint's a little bit dodgy there. See that little bit that's gone out there? I could try and scrape that off, but do I want to risk damaging the figure? No. So he shall stay like that forevermore. But, yeah. Now I need Megatron to have the set, really. That's about it. Might get a KO one from Certoys. I don't know how accurate it is. I don't know if it's in scale, but what can I do? Okie dokie, kids. I'm going to scarp it. If you like this review, feel free to support me on Patreon for as little as like $1 a month. I'm not asking the world. Or if you prefer, you go straight to paypal.me/uglywretch and just say, have £2, have a fiver, whatever it is you want to throw at me. I'm not being greedy. I'm not saying you have to give me this much. You don't have to give me anything at all. But if you got a couple of pounds spare, you want to throw it my way, I'd appreciate it. It'll all go towards Certoys or future figure purchases, and money is always good. Money is always needed, especially with the baby on its way. I'm going to scarp her. So, I should be ugly, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you. Stand. All of you. When they take me and make a smaller female version of me, which is basically the same, but... Oh wait, my daughter. Never mind, it's already been done. Bye!